Good afternoon, everybody. Sid here again from Sid's Repurposing, another little garden update. So this is the little beetroot seeds that I put in at the back of the bed with the onions and the cabbage and cabbage and broccoli and beetroot and onions. So the beetroot seeds are up. So over here I've had a few little weeds germinating in the mid-rows, so I've done a little bit of cultivating with my garden cultivator just to get them out and let it dry out today with the wind, which seems to be the best. Give it a whack in the morning, let it dry out in the wind during the day, and then just top it up with water in the afternoon. It seems to knock the weeds around quite well without worrying the plants too much. So the beetroot down here is ticking away quite nicely now. That's recovered and starting to move along. In case you're wondering how I'm magically moving so quickly from one point to another, I found the pause button on the video on my phone. It's amazing. I don't have to keep it running while I walk now. So this is the silver beet patch. I reckon that's grown another 2 inches since yesterday when I did the last video. We've got broad beans there, and where you can see I've just cultivated the little patch up by the gateway there. I've planted 3 rows of broad bean seeds back there. So this bed's now pretty much full, and all I need to do is keep it watered until we get rain, and just try and keep the weeds down as much as possible in there. Just give it a cultivate each time the little seedlings germinate. The silver beet will grow high enough to shade out most things that are going to try and grow in there. And we have a fence. So it's not finished yet. I'm going to need to run a board or some iron. I might even run a bit of iron along here and make a small raised bed come out about 300-400 mil. Make a little raised bed along that fence with some corrugated iron. I've got mulch on top of the tyres ready to plant now. So this tyre is going to turn out being a little experiment. So I had a bag of old pea straw mulch, so that's what I've used so far. So half of this tyre will be pea straw mulch and the other half will be sugarcane mulch, because that's the next lot I've bought. So we'll see whether that makes any significant difference. So there's a possibility that sugarcane mulch might not have as much nitrogen as pea straw mulch as it composts down, but I won't see any difference in that this year anyway. And I'd imagine the pea straw mulch, the nitrogen that is in it, and it's probably more carbon being dry matter, the nitrogen that is in it won't be free nitrogen for the plants until it's composted anyway. So over here I've got a tyre with some mulch on it that's had a bit of compost dug through it and mulched on top ready for planting. Now this little tyre here, I'm pretty sure that these are self-seeded lettuce, like a mesclun mix which I had in there, mixed lettuce last year, and the tyre next door is the same. These are not. They're not lettuce. I'm pretty sure they are. And in this tyre I've just planted some curly leaf parsley. So we'll see how that one goes. Hopefully the fence is good enough. It's not finished, but it's good enough to keep the chooks out for today and probably tomorrow, because I'm not sure that I'll get too much more done on it tomorrow. And the parsley will survive. I probably won't plant anything else until I've got it more secure. I've got to get the gate a little bit better as well. Alright, that's a little garden update. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you next time. See ya.